Hello. Let's talk about the Stringamajig. So this here is the Stringamajig. Creek Stewart had done a version where he used a stump, cut a couple notches and such in his knife to make a plastic bottle into usable cordage. He had done that, and working with Reptile Tool Works, this was born. This is a tool that can make plastic bottles into usable cordage. So I think of this thing myself and I think, how useful is this? Well, for a survival tool it can be useful. For a bug out bag it can be useful. Or if I just wanted to use it around a camp and such, I can. So that's up to you how useful this is to you. But I'm going to show you how it works. And it's pretty cool. And you can get a lot of cordage out of a 2-liter bottle. You can also use various size bottles with this. So it comes in very handy. So this here is my 2-liter bottle. And what I'm going to do to start this, I'm going to cut on this line at the bottom all the way around. That's a little jagged, but that will work itself out. And now I'm going to show you how to load this and proceed from here. So here you have these arrows. So what that means is I'm going to slide my bottle into this groove, and I want to turn my bottle this direction. So with this, I'm going to slide it into this groove like this, and then I want to turn it in this direction. I want to pull back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it like this here. I'm going to be going in that direction as the arrow shows, and I'm just going to start going down here. Now I have to be careful not to slip, because this does have, it's not a sharp edge, but I wouldn't want to slip with this. Now I'm fetched up right on this one point here, but you can see it's starting to level this out. So until you get it started, you may have this problem. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I pushed a little too hard. So what was happening is I didn't have it cut. Straight enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go below this rip here, and that's my bad, and then we're going to start over again. So I've cut that down. It's still a little crooked, but I'm going to try that again. Put this in through. Here's the arrow, here's the arrow, and you see the direction, so I'm going to be going this way with it. So I'm going to hang on to it. Now you can tie this to a branch. You can use it many ways, but to get started, I'm just going to hang back here and pull. Till I get the first. See, it's lifted up right there, so it went as far as there and came off. So until I get it started, and then once you get it started, you can just start pulling like this here. there you go. And you just seen that was only very little of that pop bottle left. But that is the cordage we got. And it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. It's nice and even sized once you get it started. And rolls along pretty easy. Now there's this here you can use for many uses, but we're going to just try some basic knots with it and see how it holds up. Got about 10 feet here. So what I'm going to do is, what better to try than a tripod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around like I normally would. And I'm going to start wrapping and frapping. Just going to hang on to that part. These are not trimmed off, so there we go. There's that one. Tripod, they can be used for many different things, as you know. So being able to tie out a tripod is pretty decent. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie this like that. Now let's see how it works. Just went and got this rock out of the stream. Between 10-15 pounds. I'm going to hang this off the cordage and tripod. There we go. Now let's tie this rock to it. That is far heavier than any pot that I'm going to want to hang. Actually broke the tripod before it broke the plastic cordage. I'm going to try one more test. I do not expect this to hold my weight, but I'm just kind of curious how much this will hold. But usually a knot, it will fail first. So I'm just going to apply pressure. Yeah. Right there, it broke at that knot, just like I said it would. So I wanted to show that test just to let you know this is not meant for climbing. It's not meant to support your weight. It is good cordage for many uses, but it also has its limits. Hope you had fun watching this, and I had fun using it. Take care, and thanks a lot.